This is Transformers fan G138, and I'm here with a video review of one of my favorite Generations figures. I like most of the Generations and Reveal the Shield figures as a default, because that's my specialty in collecting. But anyway, without further ado, Warpath. He is pretty awesome. Not one of my favorite Transformer characters, but man, does this toy make me want to take a second look at the character. Love it, love it, love it. The one complaint I hear from a bunch of people is he's an H-tank. And, like everything else I tend to point out, there's a story behind that. For those of you who don't know what an H-tank is, an H-tank is when the treads form an H. Meaning there's 4 individual treads, not 2 going along both sides. So that's what some people would consider a downside. I consider it as an update. Realistically, the story behind it, though, was Hasbro was at one point intending this to be a Transformers Generations hardhead figure, and they designed the figure with an alternate head, being Hardhead's head, non-transformable, non-nebula, whatever. So that would play into it, but I know a lot of fans hated that idea as well, because the cannon in the chest is very Warpath exclusive. Well, also, so like any good transforming tank, he's got a rotating turret, which goes all the way around, 360 degrees. Yeah, I don't know why that's fun. Anyway, he also includes a missile launcher over here, which the missile sticks out hugely. I do not have it with me, but it's huge. Some people have clipped it and sanded it down, so it's a smaller missile. They have to make it a certain length due to legal issues, but that's, you know, if you don't like that, take it up with the United States government. So anyway, he's got some motion here in the cannon itself. It's not too much motion, but it is some. He's got a missile pod here. And these both fold up during transformation, but you can pull them up in this mode too. So you can launch the missile if you wish. I like to leave all my collection things unmodded, unless it's something I bought secondhand or have a duplicate of. And this happens to be one I have a duplicate of, but I didn't do any mods. Anyway, some of his lines out of the original show consisted of kabam, or kapow, and zowie, or whatever. And they've actually put numbers on the side of the tank that actually kind of correlate with that. You know, 3s being E's, so you got zowie here, and you got kapow, 9 being the P, and the 4 being the A. And that's kind of cool that they do that. I love when the Hasbro does stuff like that, but I think the age of that is over because of their cutting paint apps first, as seen on Transformers Prime toys. Anyway, he's got 2 Autobot logos, one on each back end of the tank, which is nice. So, like I said, I had a duplicate of this, except I did not open it, so I actually have the in-package edition. So I will just adjust my camera here so I can look over the package. When I do have a package or a unopened package, I like to go through and review that, or show it off as well. You know, Transformers, Generations, ages 5 and up, level 3, intermediate, yada yada yada, that basic stuff. His name, Autobot logo, Hasbro's sign here. It's funny as Takara always has the Hasbro sign, but Hasbro never has the Takara sign. The back side, you know, features the tank in the robot mode. And, you know, launching missile and tech specs and bio. Yeah, nothing too spectacular. Here's a nice, good image of the missile, the length of the missile there. So you can kind of get a good representation. You know, it's nice. Well, something I forgot to mention a few minutes ago was the fact that he does have several clip system ports. He's got 2 down here, up front, and he's got 2 in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy in robot mode and readjust the camera and show off his robot mode, which is extremely awesome, I might add. So here he is in robot mode, and like I said, he is awesome. Notable for any Warpath is the cannon in the chest. That is awesome that they pull it off. And what's cool about this is if I pull this out, push the head back in, if you push on the cannon, when you're transforming it, his head pops up. So yeah, pretty awesome. You know, his missile launcher ends up on his shoulder, so you can still launch the missile. His missile pod also does. Both of these can actually fold behind. They do get in the way of the arms a little bit, so not advisable. But if you want to give them a little more classic look, you can get those off the shoulders. I kind of prefer them up. He's overall the body type of very sleek, nice, tall, but he's got so much mobility, and this is the one I don't mind doing articulation for either. Although I have to say I like the paint applications on the legs. It's nice, and even the cooler part is he has treads for his feet, just like he should. And he also has the treads under his arms. This is legit the Transformer that represents the original cartoon incarnation of him. He is amazing. And again, I was never really a Warpath character fan, but this toy is amazing. At least for me it is. You know, so I'll get into the articulation like I promised. So he's got a little bit of mobility, posability in the foot here, with it rocking forward. You know, kind of get him like that. His arm all there. You have a nice hinge in the knee, 90 degrees at least. He's got a swivel here in the thigh, a ball and socket joint hip, no waist swivel due to transformation, but the way this folds up is amazing. Like, this is how it starts. This goes down, this goes in, and then this comes down. I mean, that folds up nicely into a really, really, really nice body shape. Because he's never super bulky in the cartoon, and that plays here all really nicely. He does have the nice feature of 5mm pegs, so you can have him hold additional weapons. He also has clip system ports on his legs and his arms. But I'll get back into the articulation. His head is on a swivel, not a ball and socket joint, but it still has plenty of motion. He's got hinged upper arms, hinge here, a swivel, hinge, and a hinged hand. So he is nice. One thing I'm not sure about for Transformer, these other relating Transformers, I only got one cheek on mine painted, and the other one's just blank. I mean, his whole head is painted red, but his cheeks are supposed to be both painted silver. Only one of mine is, and I've not opened up my second one to find out if both his cheeks are painted or not. But honestly, I don't notice it because those usually end up in shadows. Like, you can't even see it with the light I have here. If I put them further back, you might be able to see it. Like, you can kind of see it there, but you know, he's got a nice, decent amount of paint apps here on the waist, here on his shoulders. And again, unfortunately, I think the era of nice paint applications is coming to an end. That's just my opinion. But that seems to be the case. Well, I think that pretty much concludes my video review for Transformers Generations Warpath. If you have any questions about the figure, please post in the comments down below and I will get back to you right off. If you have any requests for additional video reviews, I am also open. And if you don't see the figure in my collection video, ask and I might have it stored away in a box somewhere in the closet. So yeah, just ask and I will let you know if I have it, and if I do, I will do a video review on it. So you can let me know either by message or by the comments down below. I will see them all. I have them all piping into my email account. So hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.